Here is a clause from a real UK employment contract. Either party may terminate this agreement by giving 4 weeks written notice. Sounds reasonable. It's also illegal for anyone with 5 or more years of service. Section 86 of the Employment Rights Act 1996 requires up to 12 weeks notice, and nobody signing this would know that. Ask an AI system to catch this and cite the law it broke, and large language models get that citation wrong somewhere between 17 and 88% of the time, including inside commercial legal AI products people already pay for. This is Risklex, my MST capstone. Over the next 15 minutes, I'll walk through how it's built and how to run it yourself and what's the evaluation actually found. The problem has one root cause. Language models generate citation the same way they generate everything else, by predicting plausible sounding text. My bet was to make hallucination structurally impossible, not just less likely. The mechanism is one sentence. Citations in this system are never generated by the model. They are resolved from a verified knowledge base. Let's look at how the project is actually put together, then how that guarantee is enforced in code. This is the whole artifact. A Python package called Risklex with 97 unit tests and none of which call a live API. Segmentation, embedding, retrieval, and the metric computations all run and test entirely offline. The Risklex folder is the pipeline itself. I'll open each part of it shortly. The scripts hold the entry points for building the knowledge base index and running evaluation. The data folder is where the evidence lives. KB is the 18 entry verified statutory knowledge base. Statutes is the raw legalization text fetched from legalization.gov.uk with the source URL and fetch date on every entry. Cases holds the real UK Employment Tribunal decision with full sourcing and screening index. Dataset is the labeled 136 clauses pairs. Experiment is the every evaluation runs JSON log. "25 of them, which is how every number I show you later track back to the log file, not a claim. Setting this up is 4 steps. Clone the repo, create the virtual environment and install the requirements. Copy the example environment file and add Fireworks API key. That's the only secret this project needs. Everything except live classification runs without that key at all. At the end, to verify the install, run the test. As you can see, 97 tests successfully passed. Five states turn a contract PDF into a compliance report. Segmentation splits it into clauses, each one embedded and matched against the knowledge base. With hybrid retrieval, they re-rank down to the 3 most relevant provisions. The classifier reasons only over those three and must state which one applies before deciding anything, not just a polite request that the model can ignore. Here's what makes the guarantee real. The model returns an entry ID, never citation text. The system looks it up in the verified knowledge base and copies the exact human verified citation string into the report. The model's own words never reach the user. An ID matching nothing is logged as a hallucination, never dropped silently. Verify, then propagate, never trust and display. Every knowledge base entry is fetched from legalization.gov.uk and manually verified before it's used. That step isn't a formality. An early draft has got three things completely wrong: a missed statutory reform, a wrong regulation number, and two provisions that don't exist. All three were catched before launch because the model never originates a legal claim here, only formats text a human already verified. Let's see how it runs. And here, reproducing the full evaluation is just one script under few lines, and every run writes a JSON log that every number stores in that file. We can wait here to finish. This was evaluated against 136 labeled class pairs, 12 of them were UK Employment Tribunal decisions. Now the evidence is genuinely not as straightforward. On a held-out test of 48 clauses, the baseline actually detected violations slightly better, 97.9% versus 93.8. But citation accuracy, my system scored a perfect 1.000 and every citation is verifiable. The baseline scored 0.757, a quarter of its citation named the wrong section. So which system actually helps? Citation recall with my system, 94.4% flagged with a usable citation. The baseline, 77.8. Even after losing two detection, the grounded system delivers more usable finding overall. Those two misses are both real tribunal clauses describing discrimination through implicit facts, not statutory vocabulary. A pay gap correlated with gender and a mandatory retirement age. The retriever logged onto the wrong provisions, and the same constraint that guaranteed the citation stopped the model from overriding that with what's already new. It was correctly applying the wrong law. And this isn't one model being unlucky. Rerun across three models family, QWEN, DeepSeek, and GLM, zero hallucinated citation across all 408 classifications, a property of architecture, not one model. One honest limit. This is 136 pair proof of concept, not a claim at scale. So, can citation hallucination be structurally eliminated, not just reduced, across three model families? Yes, though it costs real detection on implicitly phrased violations. Trustworthiness and correctness turn out to be separable engineering targets. That's riskless. Thank you for watching.